And hello everyone. Right, in this video we're going to be removing the back wheel from this Burgman, and that is not as easy as it sounds. In fact, I can honestly say this is the hardest rear wheel I have ever removed in my life, and believe you me, I've been around a while. Right then, let's get on with it. Just taking that front wheel out, and that was a bit of a nightmare, trying to get the front mud guard off. Yes, the mud guard bolts were snapped, heads all the drilling. Managed to drill that one out nice and clean, so I'll just have to put a bolt straight through, and I'll do the same on this one. I'll drill the bolt out there. There's another snap bolt in there, and this axle clamp bolt here was rock solid. No way I could undo it, so I had to put loads and loads of heat on it. But then eventually it came undone. Well, you could see how rusty and cruddy it is inside. So that'll get some copper slip on it before I put that back in. Look at the state of it. What I was wanting to do was get the forks off, even though they're not leaking. These dust covers are pretty shot. So I want to get them off and replace them, but I may as well do the seals and change the oil as well. But I've had to order a tool, because that Allen key is 70mm, and I've got to get that one done to get the forks out. But now, because I'm stuck, I'm waiting for this tool, I'll have to put that front wheel back on. So I can remove that jack while I'm waiting for my tool. I may as well get the back wheel off. So yes, let's do that. Right then, that's the front wheel loosely back in. Now I can remove my trusty 1930s jack. Okay, so that's the jack out. Front wheel back on, terra firma. Now let's get back on. Now let's get on with the back wheel. Right then, I think first to get the back wheel off, because obviously these bolts here, 3 of them to get the back wheel off, but I don't think that's going to come out there. So I think first we've got to get the exhaust off, and then we've got to get this weird X thing out, whatever you call it. Yeah, this whole wants painting anyway. So does the exhaust. So does the exhaust want a repair down there. But hope it don't sound like I know what I'm on about, because I don't. This is the first time I've ever taken a wheel off of one of these. So hopefully if you're watching, it'll just help you out how to get your back wheel off. I believe these are 12mm bolts. There is 3 of them, one there, one down there, and one up here. Yes, that feels like a 12mm. There is a Allen key on the other side. I don't know if you can see down there, but you can see the top one. It's an Allen key, so you might need to put one in there to hold the other side. I've just got one like this, so I'll just stick that in the other end and see if I can unscrew it. Almost there. Yep, that's one bolt. It looks like the exhaust is a bit rusty underneath as well, because that side of the bracket has dropped off. Right, that's that one. Got 2 more to do. Okay then, so that's those 2 off. That one down there. I don't think I need to do that one, because I think the clamp has rusted off. The same as that one. So now we've just got to find a clamp, which it looks like it's underneath there near the engine. Yes, we've found the clamp down here, look. It's got these big Allen key knuckle bolt things, which are, I'm afraid, totally seized up. So I'm going to have to give them a spray and get some heat on them. I definitely don't, well, I don't suppose it matters that much if you snap them, because you can just put 2 normal bolts in. It'd be a lot easier if I'd have got my Allen key set again, what I'm getting, with the half-inch sockets on. But it is what it is, and I can't be bothered to wait. So let's try and get some heat on it and get them off. Sod's law in it. I'm going to have to wait till I get my new sockets. Never mind, I'm going to have to wait until I get my new Allen key socket set. And hopefully I can undo it then. But this thing is just flexing that much that it's going to start to round these keys off. But they're not going to come undone no matter how much penetrating fluid I spray on there. It's still hot, not that hot, but it's cooled down a bit now. So it's another job I'm going to have to give up and wait on. Okay, because I'm a bit impatient, I thought I'd see if we can get this wheel off without taking the exhaust off. So I've got 2 bolts undone on the wheel with this 17mm socket and wrench. Just got to get this last dome nut out. There we are, that's the last one of the dome wheel nuts. Now let's see if we can lift the wheel out. Nope. Just that fraction. So there you have it. No, you can't get your back wheel out without taking the exhaust off. Well, it's not the exhaust, it's mainly this plate that holds the exhaust on. So that's where the wheel's catching on that, stopping it from coming off. Why it needs to get a big plate like that, I don't know. Just to hold the exhaust on. Okay, so I did find an old Allen key socket and tried to undo the top one and it rounded off, and then when I undone the bottom one it snapped off. Lovely. Now we're going to have to try and drill the stud out the other side, and I'm going to have to try and get that off there, and then I'm going to have to try and work out how to get the top one undone. Okay, so the top one I've resorted back to drilling. Desperate people take desperate measures. See if it's loose enough to come off. See if we can get it off now. That's looking good. And we're stuck on something. Something's stuck. Tell me it's this bottom bracket. Oh, yes, we're still stuck on this bracket. One side of the bracket's rusted off and the other side is still fixed. So bear with me while we struggle with this one. Do 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 do. Come on, Johnny. Whose idea was it to take this back wheel off? Come on, we must be there by now. I think that's the bolt out. Oop. There we go. Finally off. You see what I mean? One side of the bracket's come off and the other side's still fixed. So I suppose we can get some practicing with the welding. We'll take that off as well. There's a bolt there, I don't know if you can see it. And there's a bolt up there. Okay, so that's a 14mm socket. See if we can get this one undone without snapping anything. Oh my God. Please don't snap. Brute force and ignorance. Bloody long enough. I think it did have some sort of grease on it many years ago, but not now. So hopefully you can see that. Let's try this one. Brute force and ignorance again. Here we go. Yes, that one had some sort of grease on it. Now then, is that going to come off or is it? Oh my God, there's still another bolt under. Here, bloody bolt there, for God's sakes. Yes, the biggest exhaust bracket in the world. I think it might be part of the engine mount as well, actually. Yeah, I think it's part of the engine mounting. Right. Could we get the wheel out now? Christ, it took me 6 hours. But there you go. If you're going to take a rear wheel off of a Suzuki Burgman and you've only just bought it and it looks like it has had minimal maintenance, be aware that it's going to take you all day to get the back wheel off. So you can put a new tyre on it. But in my case, put a new tyre on it and give it a nice clean coat of paint. Oh, they had copper slip on there, look. Well, the rear brake pads don't look too good, so I'll have to get some of them as well. Okay, so now we've got that off, I've got to get this off so I can get these bloody studs out. I've got this bolt undone, but the one behind it I cannot get on it. So I think I've got to remove these dog bones, and hopefully I'll be able to get on it. Okay, so we've got the wishbone off, the dog bones, whatever you want to call them, but bear in mind that is part of the engine mount, so make sure you've got a jack handy. And I managed to get it slackened off with these 3 gizmos. Just gave me the right height to get the ratchet on it. Managed to whack it undone, and now the ratchet is trapping against this bit here, so now I'm using this, but luckily it is quite loose. It's coming undone slowly but surely. I think we're there. We're there. Yes. Don't know how much of that you could see, but anyway, that's that off. Now I've got to try and see what I can do with these 2 studs. They're welded on, so I'm going to have to try and carefully either drill them out or grind through the weld. But they've got to come out, that's for sure. We've got a dub of weld either side, so I'm just going to use the angle grinder to try to dress that off. But first of all, I've got to make sure it's in the vise properly, and second of all, I'm not using this camera. I'm going to use an old one because I don't want to get any sparks on this one. Okay, so now we can see the outline of the stud. We should be able to take that out of the vise and knock it through, but be careful because it's pretty hot if it wants to come through with the hammer. Perfect. So that's that one. So let me do the other one and I'll be happy. So there we go, both studs out. Now I can just put 2 nut and bolts back in there when we put it back together. So yes, all that just to get the back wheel off. And yes, please stay tuned for when I put the back wheel back on.
I'll see you in another life, brother.